Good morning, students. I am making a video for the solution of mixed practice chapter 9. So let's solve the question number 1. N combination 2 is given as n factorial divided by 2 factorial times 6 factorial. In your formula book, n combination r is given as n factorial divided by r factorial times n minus r factorial. Let's compare it. N combination 2 equals n factorial divided by 2 factorial 6 factorial. When you observe this formula, you can see r plus n minus r. If you add this number, it's going to be n, right? R plus n minus r equals n. Therefore, as you can see, 2 plus 6, it should be n. Therefore, n equals 8. Or you can see r is 2 and then n minus r is 6. So since r equals 2 and n minus r equals 6, then since r is given as 2, therefore you can find the value of n as 8 easily. Let's move to the second question. So in this question, you need to expand this binomial expression in ascending powers of x up to including the term in x cubed. So a plus b to the power of n, let's write it down, is n combination 0, n combination n a to the power of, 0 a to the power of n b to the power of 0 plus n combination 1 a to the power of n minus 1 b to the power of 1 plus n minus n2 a to the power of n minus 2 and b square plus n cube a to the power of n minus 3 and then b to the power of cube plus ... In this way, since it is given as 2 minus x, I told you you should rewrite it as 2 plus negative x to the power of 12. So therefore, you need to substitute 12 to n, 2 to a, and negative x to b. Let's rewrite this one. So 12, 0, 2 to the power of n, which is 12, and negative x to the power of 0 plus 12 and 1, a, which is 2 to the power of 11, and the negative x and 1, plus 12, 2 to the power of 10, and negative x to the power of 2, plus 12, 3, 2 to the power of 9, and negative x to the power of 3, plus ... Since they ask you to ascending this one until x cubed, so that it's done. So what we should do is just that. Find this value and rewrite it simplified version. So by using your calculator, you can find this value as 1 and 2 to the power of 12. What is that? I feel like it's 4,096 plus this one 12, 2,048, and the negative x plus. You need to calculate this one by using your calculator. Very sorry, since I don't have my calculator for now, so that I am going to leave it as your own. X squared plus 12, 3, and then 512, and then negative x to the power of q plus ... equals 4,096, and then since it's negative 12 times 2,048, and then negative x squared, it becomes positive, so the plus 12 and 2, 1,024, and x squared plus 12, 3, and then 512, and then since negative x cubed becomes negative, so that you should rewrite this one as negative by using negative sign, and x cubed plus ... So you should write down these 1, 2, 3, 4, these 4 terms after calculating these 2 values. Now we are going to move to the question number 3. So 2x plus 5 cubed. So I am going to show you how to solve this question by using two methods. The first method is applying the formula, and the second method, we're going to use Pascal triangle. Then the first method, as you can see, so this is A and this is B and this is N. So we need to substitute each values. So instead of N, write down 3 and 0. Instead of A, write down 2x to the power of N, which is 3 here now, and then 5 to the power of 0 plus 3 and 1, 2x, and then power of 2 and 5 to power of 1. Please observe that this term, the power is descending. For this, the second term, the power is ascending. And the third one is going to be 3 and 2, 2x to the power of 1 and 5 square plus 3 and 0, 1, 2, and then 3, 2x to the power of 0, and then 5 to the power of 3. And then we need to calculate this value, this one as 1 and 2x cubed, which is 8x cubed, and 5 to the power of 0 is 1 plus this value. You can use it. You can use your calculator to find it as 3. And then 2x squared, which is 4x squared times 5 plus this one 3 and 2x and 5 squared 25 plus this one is 1 and 2x to the power of 0 1 and 5 cubed as 125. Therefore, you can simplify this expression as 8x cubed plus 60x squared plus 150x and then 125 is the answer of this question. Or as I told you, we can use Pascal triangle to find this expression. So 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 3, 3, 1. So since the value of n is always shown here, this one is just n. So since the power of n is 3, so you can use this line 1, 3, 3, 1, and then write down 1, 3, 3, 1. Then from this term, 2x, since it's 3, write down 3, 2x squared. As I told you, this power is descending. 2x1 and then 2x to the power of 0. And this term, 5 and then power of 0, because as I told you, if you add up these two power, it's going to be 3. And then 5, 1, and 5 square, and then 5 cube. So let's calculate it. And then 8x cubed plus 3 times 4x squared times 5 plus 3 times 2x times 5 square, which is 25, plus 1 times 125, which is 8x cubed plus 60x squared plus 150x plus 125, which is the same answer as we found by using the formula. So I want you to know how to find this expression by using this method as well. So by using the formula and by using Pascal triangle. Let's move to the question number 4. So we need to find the coefficient of x to the power of 6 and the expansion of this one. Okay, let's do it together. So when they ask you to find the specific coefficient, you need to use to write down general term. So a plus b to the power of n. The general term of this one is n and r. A to the power of n minus r and b to the power of r is the general term. I'm going to explain it to you what general term means. If we expand this expression, which is n to the power of 0, a to the power of n, and then b to the power of 0 plus n to n and 1, and a to the power of n minus 1, and b, n and 2, a to the power of n minus 2, and b squared plus dot, 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 dot. So this one means depending on the value of r, this one can express any of this term. For example, if r equals 2, the general term can be written as mn2 a to the power of n minus 2 nb squared, which is same as this term. Do you understand? So general term means it can be any term depending on the value of r. Then, by using this method, okay, wait for a sec. So the general term of this one is n and r a to the power of n minus r and b to the power of r. I'm going to write down 3 plus 2y squared to the power of 5. Let's write down general term of this one. So this one is a, this one can be considered as b, and this one is n. So instead of n and 5, and r can be any number, so write down just r. And then instead of a, we can write down 3 to the power of n minus r, which is 5 minus r. And then instead of b, you should write down 2y squared and then r. Then 5 and r, 3 to the power of 5 minus r. And then by using the laws of indices, you can write it as 2 to the power of r and y squared to the power of r, which is y to the power of 2r. Since they ask you to find the coefficient of y to the power of 6, so the value of 2r should be 6. Do you understand? It means that the r should be 3. So let's rewrite this one as 5 and 3. 3 to the power of 5 minus 3. 2 to the power of 3. Y and the power of 6. So by using your calculator, you can find this value as 10, and 3 squared, which is 9, and 2 cubed, which is 8, times y to the power of 6, therefore 720 y to the power of 6. So since they ask to write down coefficient of y to the power of 6, the answer should be 720 is the answer of this question. Okay, so I am going to cut from here, and then from the question number 5, it should be included in the next video.